Wait. What's up, YouTube? Sergeant Blake is back, and today we have a video suggested to us by my good friend, System of a Computer. Now, he probably doesn't know that he's my good friend, but since I've been here on YouTube, I think around the 10 or 15 subscriber mark, he's been watching my shows, and he always comments, always suggests stuff when I ask for your guys' suggestions. And he always has good things to say. So thank you again, System of a Computer. You've been a wonderful fan, probably the world's best YouTube fan. And I am very appreciative that you are my YouTube fan, along with, I'm sure, others. But I'm very glad that you like me when it comes to gaming. So what he suggested to me was a video about Red Dead Redemption, the upcoming Out West or Old West game by not Grand Theft Auto, by the developers of Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar. Now, I'd like to say two things about this game, more or less, before I get into the actual what I think about it. First off, I'd like to say that spaghetti westerns or the Old West type of movies and stuff never really interested me, not in any way possible, actually. They've even tried attempts at games, and I've never really been super interested in that. And then the second thing I'd like to say is that Rockstar Games pretty much can do no wrong. So here we have two very conflicting ideas going on in my head when I was researching this so I could do this video. One is that I don't really like the Western feel of pretty much anything I've seen. Anything that involves the Western stuff, never really liked it. And the second one is that Rockstar is probably godly when it comes to development, at least in my eyes. Now, so just having that said, and I'm just going to give you a really quick, like, what I thought about it as soon as I looked at some of the stuff. It's a really good-looking game. It probably is Rockstar's best-looking game. This far in this generation, it's no surprise that games are looking better and better, but Rockstar has never really been known for giving, really good-looking games. Although most of their games are quality, not really the top tier when it comes to graphics. This one, however, probably will have a pretty good spot. It looks really good. I can't say anything other than that. Now, gameplay mechanics. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but Red Dead Redemption is a game that's it's an Old West game, but it's also a free roaming game. So it's like Grand Theft Auto in that sense, but it's pretty much taking everything that it in Grand Theft Auto and taking it back a couple hundred years, or about 100 years. Machine guns exist, but like more or less those guns that you kind of have to crank to get them going. And they look really cool, but they're like just sentry guns planted in the floor. Rifles exist, of course, but they don't work the same way. Obviously, I think that there's some sort of different loading that has to be done. Shotguns too, but like I said, all these guns and all these things that were in Grand Theft Auto look a lot different, probably act a lot different too. And there's also vehicles in some sense of the word. There's trains, which looks really cool. Horses, which looks very, very cool. And then there's, from what I've seen, carriages and carts and wagons and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you actually get inside of those, but looks very cool either way. It's taking all these cool things that we've learned to utilize in Grand Theft Auto and just flipping the switch on us and bringing us back 100 years or so. Now, whether or not that's going to be implemented well is pretty much no question to me. Grand Theft Auto, or not Grand Theft Auto, I keep saying Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar Games pretty much, whenever they set out to do something in terms of gameplay mechanics, they always get it done. Nothing ever feels half-assed when Rockstar Games puts out a game. So, I'm pretty sure that the new mechanics when it comes to loading a rifle or shooting a shotgun or a crank machine gun or whatever the hell they're called will be, properly implemented, as well as riding on horses and shooting while riding, stuff like that. Now, from what I've seen in this video that is basically a quick introduction to Red Dead Redemption, I'm going to provide that in the sidebar, one of these sides, I don't remember, so you can check it out, but definitely after my video. Is that there's also a plethora of really cool side missions, things that involve stopping bandits or helping them if you choose to, running down criminals, catching them, bringing them back, or killing them for a reward, and stuff like that. I'm sure that there's probably going to be a bar fight or two, considering that it is a Western game, but that looks really cool, really interesting. There was also a scene where the guy used a lasso to pretty much grab somebody. He shot him in the leg, grabbed him with a lasso, reeled him in, tied him up, put him on the back of his horse, and then rode his ass back into town for a reward. Now, personally, like I've said, I've never really liked westerns. That looked so kick-ass. Now, there's also sorry, I lost my train of thought. There's also seems to be a new kind of random system going on, like you would see in Fallout, where random things would just kind of happen. While you're walking in the out west or in the old west, you'll probably, eventually just decide to, hey, I'll go exploring. Fuck the horse, I'll walk, and you'll just be out there with yourself, and you'll be traveling either a barren wasteland or a forest or whatever, and you can actually be attacked by animals and other things might happen. I saw that the guy got attacked by dogs, and then after that in a totally different scene. That would be the worst thing ever if he was attacked by dogs and then by a bear. But no, he was attacked by dogs, and then another scene you say they show him defending himself against a bear. Now, whether or not that's actually part of the mission or just random things that will happen, it really looks really cool. And other than that, what else could I say? The game is looking awesome. Honestly, it wasn't even on my radar before System of a Computer brought it up, but I'm really glad that he said something because I probably would have gone a while without actually checking this game out. What else was I going to say? There's also a really cool shooting mechanic that I've seen. Basically, you have a revolver, a 6-shooter, and you can slow time really quickly. That doesn't make any sense. You can slow time, target 5 people or 3 people and how many times you want to shoot them, and then in a very, very fast motion, press another button, or in the game, you press a button and everything switches to fast motion, and you shoot each one of those guys in the exact order that you marked them down. And I think that that's going to make for a lot of fun and a lot of cool shootouts. As far as environments go, from what I hear, there are 3 really big areas to check out. And if I had to guess, I know that one is in Mexico. If I had to guess, there's probably another one in California somewhere, maybe Texas or New Mexico or one of those, states known for being part of the Old West. So it's looking really good. Does it look fun? Of course it does. It's a Rockstar game. I'm actually really excited for it. And the only reason I hadn't really thought about it before was that this month Heavy Rain comes out. Next month is Battlefield, God of War. After God of War, there's the DLC episodes for Grand Theft Auto, another Rockstar game. So I'm just going to be broke as shit. But April is when this game comes out, and I should have a little bit more money by then. So I'm super excited to check this game out. I'm very happy that System of a Computer suggested this to me. Otherwise, I would not have researched it, wouldn't have known for myself. So I got help. You guys got some YouTube entertainment and some more information on a good game. Go ahead and check that link in the sidebar, one of these, or the underbar. I don't know what YouTube's doing these days. That is it for me, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow for the news. And there's some pretty cool stuff on the news. And I also have an impression stuff a quick impression of the Heavy Rain demo, which is awesome. But that's it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.